Hey everyone, it's T-Lore again, and this time that's right, I've got another booster box, and I've written down a little bit of extra stuff this time for the pulls that I need to get. So I went through and listed out all the different things that I need to get. This list is getting pretty short. So I've got a rare crew, which I should pull 6 rare crew this whole time, so I'm going to put that up here. So I'm R3, which is like a 5-masted ship. I'm going to put 6. I'm also going to say 1-masted ships. I'm going to pull 6, and rare crew. I'm going to pull 6. That's right. I'm predicting that I'm going to pull 6 of each of those, because that seems to be the trend that we have. Is about 1 in 6 packs are 5-masted rares. 1 in 6 packs are 1-masted rares and rare crew. These come in the same pack, if you remember correctly from last time. And let's see, I've got a few uncommons and a few commons. The two things that I really need to pull are going to be these unique treasures in here. I pulled 1 unique treasure in my last booster box. So I'm really hoping to pull a few more. I'm predicting that I'm going to get 3 UTs. So the odds of me actually getting all of those UTs is pretty low. So if we check the checklist on the back here, I don't think there's any. No, okay, there is one. So 103 through this one here, there are 9 unique treasures, and I need 2 of them. So that's about a 22% chance on each pull of getting a unique treasure that I need. So yeah, I need to pull quite a few unique treasures to get the last 2. I have a couple of generics. We should be pulling, well, let's see. If we're pulling 3 unique treasures, how many generics should I be pulling? Well, it's going to be 36 minus however many unique treasures we get, so 33 generics. And there's quite a few. So if we look at our list again, you can see that there is all the way from 112 on down to 140, which is 28. So that means that I have pretty low odds of getting the last 3 that I need. Because even with 33 pulls, to get 3 out of the 28, that's not very high. 1, 2, 3 common crew. All right. That's a little bit tougher to guess how many common crew that we're going to get, but I'm going to say, well, let's see. Common crew, I'm going to guess 12. And I have no data to back that one up at all. I'm just completely guessing on that one. I'm sure if I looked at the data, I could get an approximate value. I think it's somewhere in the 75% range. I'm sorry, it's 60% of packs have crew. But if you get uncommons, you're going to get fire pots. So that's really going to blow away my odds of getting a lot of common crew. And there's quite a few common crew in here. And then lastly, we've got 2 common ships and a 3-card uncommon that I need. I have all the rare ones, and I need 3 of these R3s. So it's going to be pretty tough to get everything that I need, but we'll see what happens. So I've got 36 packs, and I've got this list here next to me. That'll be a lot quicker to pull from this time. So there should be a lot less pausing in this video. So just remember, we're going to get a die, a crew or treasure card, island terrain card, 2 complete ships, or ship and fort. That is our definition. So if we get something other than that, and if we get more or less cards, we're going to call it a mispack. All right? So there is a rare crew. I know that's a rare crew. And that means that it comes with a rare 1-card ship. Look at that. Now, what this also comes with is a common ship, a common crew, and a generic treasure. So there's our checklist. There's our island. And there's our generic. There's our common crew, which is one I already have, and there's Carolina, which is a common ship. Alright, so I've done a video on Carolina with its missing schooner ability. This is a re-roller. That's pretty good. I'll be doing a video on that soon. It's also going to be in the same video as the Cannoneer. And then John Paul Jones is an extra action crew, and ship's crew can't be eliminated unless she sinks. So this is a really good value for having... no, it's same action twice. So that's 3 points, and then you have 4 points for the crew who can't be eliminated. And then Le Bon Marin is a pretty good treasure ship. 4 cargo, built-in explorer, great speed. I think that's a great cargo ship. Alright, so that's pack number 1. And I completely forgot to write them down, so I will pause on this one and write them down. But hopefully on the next ones I can go through them and write them down. Alright. So that's my prediction. And I'm going to try and be predicting each of these packs as they come up. Alright, so that's a common ship, I can already tell, as it comes out. 81, I'm trying to remember what that one is. That might be Hornet? Yeah. 80 is Hannah, so Hannah and Hornet. Alright, so 81 is a common, which means there's a common crew. Alright, I know this right away. Boston is a common, and that is one of the ones that I am missing. So I got one of my pulls on the second pack that I got to open. So that means that this is a common pack. I got common crew and 2 common ships, and then my generic treasure. Oh man, that's even better. That's a second pull. Right there, that's 2 of the pulls that I needed to complete my set in my second pack. So I'm very excited about that. Off to a great start. And then of course the island and everything. Alright, so that's a crew. That is a... Are you kidding me? That's one of the crew I'm missing. So that's a common crew, 93, but that's another one on my list that I needed. 78's a common ship. And then Julius Caesar. Alright, there's our generic crew. So that means we can have a common or an uncommon still. So quite a bit of other options here. And then, alright, another rare ship and rare crew. Oh my goodness. That's another one of the, that's one of the rare crews I needed right there. So I am on a roll. I'm on pack 3, and I've already pulled 4 of the cards that I was missing. So that is super exciting. So one of the reasons that I like this guy is that he is a cheap Admiral's Action. He's 5 points. Most of them are 6 points. So this is one of the cheapest ways to be able to get an Admiral's Action, which means on a 6, give any ship in your fleet 2 actions. It's Pirate, which means it can go on quite a few different ships. Julius Caesar is an interesting one because it has all this extra text about broadsides attack. And then Carl Smith is unexciting, +1 to boarding rolls. I really don't think that ability is worth 4 points, like, in it, ever. Alright, let's see what we got. Madame La Fontaine is a rare crew, which means we have a rare 1 master coming up. And I already have this one, so that's okay. She's a re-roller, I believe. Yes, so she is what I call a free roller, which means she's 0 points, links, and has limits. So you only get one of these, but you're able to use the 0 points for a free re-roller. Le Pique is a pretty good ship. Not like amazing, but 5 points for 3 cargo and SSS speed is really good. The ability is kind of inconsequential on a ship with 1 cannon, but it could be fun to take pot shots at someone. So with this, that means that we're going to get a common ship, a common crew, and then our treasure slot. So Ah, treasure slot. Speaking of, Neptune's Trident. So there's a unique treasure. So already I have as many unique treasures as the last time I opened one of these boxes. Unfortunately, it's not one of the ones I need. Philippe Mki. Ignores terrain, if I remember correctly. Yes, it does, when it's given a move action. Alright, and then Jarvis is a decent American ship with long-range cannons, cannot hit this ship. Alright, hey look, there's our friend Robinson. So that's a common crew, which means we're going to get a common ship in there somewhere. And in fact, in this case, we're actually getting a common fort. So I got Thompson's Island, which is the American fort, and Robinson, which is that crew that I use just about all the time. It's also a common crew. So we've got all kinds of options left here, and it looks like, oh man, this is great. La Monarca, that's a great ship. Very good treasure ship. For 8 points, being able to get 4 cargo and that speed, that's really good. I already have that one, but what I'm really excited about is this is one of the unique treasures that I needed. So I am doing fantastic on what I needed to pull. So missionary, remove all crew on this ship from the game, and then remove missionary from the game. So that's a pretty risky unique treasure unless you're running without crew on your ships that are running treasure. Alright, now this is interesting. There are no cards on this side. Does that mean it's super rare? I don't think so. I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. Alright, so we've got a fire pot. So fire pot means that we're going to have an uncommon ship in here. I believe that means we have to have a single card uncommon ship, which are those blockade runner style ships. And sure enough, there it is. HMS Lord Caldwell. Alright, now we also have a 3-card uncommon, Le Lion, and there we go. There's another one of the pulls that I needed to get. I am very happy about this. I am about halfway through all the cards that I needed to pull. And then 115 is just a common captain. Alright, so let's take a look at Le Lion. And that's pretty good cargo. +1 to boarding rolls. Not my favorite ability, but it seems pretty well costed. So 12 points is what I would give. I'd say probably 13 points, so you're getting +1 to boarding rolls for a single point. That's pretty good. Alright, I am doing really good here with 6 packs in and already having pulled a good majority of what I need to get. I can't believe this. This is another one of the ships that I need. So Serapis 27 is a common ship, and I believe that finishes off my common ships. Yes, it does. So just like that, I have now pulled another card that I needed. I don't know if this says something about how these packs are packed or not, but this card is also one of the cards that I need. And I mean, that's just crazy. So, +1 to cannon rolls against forts, and +1 to boarding rolls. So this is a very situational card. If you're going up against somebody with cannons, with forts, that might be okay, but it's pretty expensive. And then Serapis, if it has a captain, yes, put a captain on there. It gets +1 to cannon rolls, and it has pretty good cannons for that. Great, so that means that we can get all kinds of stuff with our next one here. So 124, no, that's not one of the ones I need. But I do get another rare one-masted ship and another rare crew. So see how these come together? It's pretty nice to be able to get both of these at the same time. Alright. I only have a couple of things left that I need. 2 generics, 3 5-masted ships, common crew, and a unique treasure. Alright, what have we got here? Oh man, you know what I know? That's one of the unique treasures I need. So I have gotten 3 unique treasures, which is what I predicted and what I was hoping for, but this is actually one of the ones that I need. So that's really, really good. All right, number 3, Neptune, or no, Golden Medusa, not Neptune Sword. That's a pretty good ship for 15 points. Great battleship to be able to prevent your crew from being eliminated and a good speed. So then we've got another common ship, the Hornet. So that's there's only 3 cards in that pull, but I'm very happy to pull the last unique treasure that I need from this set. All right. Can't get this one out. And there's another Hornet. So this, I believe, is the 3rd Hornet that we've pulled from this box. And we actually just pulled one in the last pack. And then there's another common, which means we're going to get a common crew and our treasure slot. And that's a pretty good ship for fighting and for shooting with 5 cargo, SL speed. All right, there's Carl Smith. Again, he was one of the ones that I needed, but now I have him, so not as exciting, but still pretty funny that I got that in here. And then there we go. Here's our other card stuck to the back. And that's just a common helmsman. Not one of the ones I need. All right, so we still have not pulled a single 5-masted ship yet. Those are really what I need. And look at that, another unique treasure. So this is now my 4th unique treasure. That's so funny. Well, I got more unique treasures than I predicted, but I'm okay with that. So fruit prevents scurvy, takes up 2 cargo space. That's kind of an unfortunate one. Kind of use that as a meme treasure. Haha, you got that one, now your cargo space is blocked. Louisiana, another uncommon ship. Alright, so that means we're going to get a common ship in companion with this, or a single card uncommon with a fire pot. That's what I'm predicting. So there's the island in there, kind of a weird spot for the island. And there's a fire pot with a single card uncommon. So just like that, as I predicted as one of the options, fire pots come with those single card uncommons. Okay, well, there's a common fort. So that's Thompson's Island again, 101. And that means that we have lots of options when we pull a common ship or fort first. All right, there is a common crew. So lots of options there still. We haven't really narrowed it down too much. We could still get rares, uncommons, commons that go along with this. So that doesn't really help it narrow it down. Let's think. I'm thinking this is going to be an uncommon. Yeah, it's an uncommon. So, all right, 138. Not one of the ones I need. But we got an uncommon single card and a fire pot. Still got more than half the box to go. All right, there's an uncommon right there. All right, so 74 is not one of the ones I need. In fact, I have all the uncommons. It's just rares, a common crew, and generics that I need left. All right, and there we go. There's another unique treasure. So it seems to be a little bit feast or famine, or I just got a really bad booster box last time. And an uncommon with a fire pot. Alright. So there's a common ship right off the bat. And like I said, these really don't tell you anything. 90% of packs come with a common ship. So HMS Algiers is honestly a very overpriced 2-masted ship, but it has good cannons, has a good built-in ability. That's a 5 or 6 point ability right there. So if you factor out 6 points for the extra action, it's actually right on target, and you get the extra cannons in there. So it just kind of depends on how much you want to put that ability on a 2-masted ship. All right, there's Boston, which is one of the ones I needed earlier, but now this is a duplicate. Yeah. Carl Smith, this is the third one I've pulled in this box. And then, there we go, 118, not one of the ones I need. But, yeah, nothing too unusual here. This is what I would call a super common pack because everything in it is common or generic. So you're going to get those about 20% of the time. That's why they're called common, isn't it? Alright, Firepot Specialist. That means that we're going to get a 1-card uncommon in this one. Alright, and there it is. 1-card uncommon. So then we'll take our island pack here. And look at that. I saw that. That's another unique treasure. And then Devil's Maw is a common fort. So this fort is actually really good because your eliminated crew end up on this. So it's a great way to be able to actually give your whole fleet. Crew can't be eliminated. Now you have to go and pick them up, but that's okay. 97. That's actually the last common crew that I need. So Hacksaw Riley is a doctor that prevents your crew on that ship from being eliminated. So you can either pay 5 gold for the Devil's Maw, or you can pay 5 points to get it on just one of your ships. So that's great. I'm super excited that I got that crew. So it is down to 2 generic and 3 rares for me to be able to finish off this set. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it because we got to be pulling some rares at this point. And I have yet to pull a single 5-masted ship. Still more than half the box to go, though. Okay, there's an uncommon, which means no rares in this box, or in this pack. So, there we go. Firepot comes with the single mast, or the single card uncommon. That is, I'm almost going to call that a rule at this point. I have yet to see anything different. And then there's a 3-card uncommon that goes with it. And yet another unique treasure. And I believe that that is the 3rd time we've gotten a missionary. Alright, 31. Nope, that's a common though. So, HMS Apollo, +1 against friendships. It's a little overpriced. So I would set this one as 7 points, 2 points. Well, it's right on curve, but you know, if you're not up against French ships, it doesn't really help you at all. All right, so there's our generic. And then a common crew, Devereaux. And I did not need that one. So you can look at treasure on any ship or island and dock at an enemy home island and load 1 treasure. So this is a good way to be able to kind of look at treasures. It doesn't take up an action, so you can stick it on a ship and let it just kind of scan for you. And then there's another common crew. So this is another super common pack. Alright, there's our generic right off the top. And that tells us absolutely nothing about the pack, because you're going to get one of these in every single pack. Except, well, it will tell us that it's not a super rare. But, let's see if I can get that off. Aha! That means that that is a 3-card rare. And this one happens to be Black Swan. Crew of any nationality may use their abilities on this ship. So that is a very fun way to be able to do all kinds of things. It's a very average 5-masted ship with 4 cargoes, a little bit low. But I would price all of this up here at 15. And then 14 because you do have one cargo less, and then that's a 3-point ability. So this is a great ship. It's coming out ahead on the point curve. So that's a pretty good rare to pull. And then Rattlesnake is the last one here, and it's again we're gonna get a common with every rare that we pull. But that's good to start actually seeing some of the 5-mast rares. We've got a long way to go to get up to 6. All right, Bloody Jewel, that's a common. And that's 5 cargo for 6 points. So that's really good. Its speed is really good. If you're up against American ships, just make sure you stay out of their way. All right, and I already see the rare here, but 118 for our common. Not one of the ones I need. All right, now this is one of the ones I need, isn't it? No, it's not. I got this one last time. I need 67 and 69, and this is number 70. So I'm using up my rares on ones I already have. However, this is a fantastic ship. So all of this up here, I would price that at 19 points. So 15 for 3s, and then another 4 to get it down to 2s. And then you have this ability built in. So this is a really, really strong ship. Being able to have your cannons down that low and being able to have the built-in extra action ability, it's very strong. Right up there with the Titan. HMS Titan, that is, from Spanish Main. All right, there's Bloody Jewel again, and we just pulled that one on the last one. So wouldn't it be funny if we got another Enterprise and another 118, but we'll find out here in a second. So, in fact, we did not. We got another Black Swan. So that's 3 packs in a row that I've gotten a rare, and unfortunately, all 3 of these have been duplicates for me. I like to try and get these oriented in the right way. And then 117. So not 118, but 117. So that's pretty funny how closely these were lined up. All right, so we're about halfway through. I need the next 3 rares to be unique, ones that I don't already have. So we're not going to get a rare with this pack, because that's a common crew. But that means we get a common ship, probably another common. So Pride is a common ship. Again, another broadsides attack with some extra text. And, oh, that's a rare crew, which means we got another rare single mast right here. HMS Greyhound. Forts cannot hit this ship. I wouldn't say this is a great ship. 7 points for 1 mast, 1 cargo. It's really fast. It has a really strong gun. I guess if you wanted to use it against forts, but it's 1 gun, so it's not a huge ship to be able to use. And then our Explorer. Alright, let's see what we got in this one. Alright, Philippe Amqui. Another common crew, which means probably a super common pack. $75. Alright, in fact, it is not. It is another rare single mast. So when it carries no cargo, which means crew or treasure, it gets +S to its base move. So that's okay. Lieutenant Nigel Hardwick. So that's our rare crew. He's a Marine, 7-point Marine. Most Marines are 7 points because they throw in an extra ability. It's a little bit overpriced for what they can do. And then 135. Looking for 126 and 116, so hopefully I can get those at least, because, man, should at least be able to get the generics. Oh, man! That's another super rare. All right. Well, I didn't get duplicates of anything significant as far as the rares go, maybe, but that is a duplicate super rare pack for me. So I now have super rares that somebody else will get to take advantage of. Yeah, no mispacks here. It's all packed correctly. 141, 42, 43, 44. So, once again, the super rares, when they come through, it's all super rare. Man, that's so exciting. I love seeing that. Whew. Okay, this is ironic. Pulled a super rare pack if anyone is interested. In Discord, somebody pulled a super rare pack. At the same time, I pulled a super rare pack. That is super hilarious. Oh man, that does not happen. That's super exciting. I'm super excited about that. Oh. And right after that, we get a rare 5-masted ship, Soleil Royale, which is unfortunately not one of the ones that I'm looking for, but it's a pretty good ship. 13 points. Yeah, I'll take that. It's a little bit slow, but it can eliminate crew from enemy ships when it hits them. All right, so then we've got just a generic and a common with it. El San Jose, that's actually a pretty good treasure runner. All the Spanish ships in this one are really good treasure runners. So you can trade treasure. It's got 4 cargo, SL speed. Who cares about the cannons? It's a treasure runner. So 9 points for 4 cargo is pretty good. All right, Firepot. You know what that means. We've got another single card uncommon right behind it. Yep. 46, 51. Hey, another unique treasure. So that's what, the 5th unique treasure I've gotten this time? So that really beats the last pack that I got, and I blew away my prediction. All right, and then there's our commons. Just gonna stick that there. All right, let's see what we got in this one. All right, so we got a common. All right, this is, oh, now that's interesting. That's how it came out of the pack. I didn't pack it that way. All right. That's kind of interesting how that packed together there. As the island was halfway stuck through the treasure. And then another Hornet. So I believe that's our 4th Hornet for this time. And hey, that's another super common pack. So you get your super rares, but you also get your super commons. Le Leon again. So that is another one of those uncommons that I was missing when I started, but now I have it. And then I have 135. Nope, that's not one of the ones that I'm missing. Another Hornet. All right, so this is now our 5th Hornet. Goodness, that's a lot of the same ship, and we've been getting them sometimes 2 in a row. All right, so that's an uncommon, which means we're going to get a Firepot, Tiger, Firepot, and either a 3-card uncommon or a common and a common crew. Actually, we haven't gotten our generic yet, so let's see what we got. All right, there's our generic, which is just a musketeer, and then we've got a fort. So there's our Spanish fort. And another common crew. So this is Jefferson Esquire. So this is a treasure trader. He allows you to trade treasure from one island to another. Getting down pretty low. I've got 9 packs left, and I still need to pull 3 more rare 5-masted ships. That's a lot to pull. Ooh, I don't like that. Look at that. That's how that was packed. That die was pressing up against this card here. Now that is another common. Rattlesnake. So where is the companion card? Oh, alright. That's kind of interesting how it was stacked up like that. Alright, another unique treasure. I believe that's the 6th one. And again, this is one of the ones that I needed. And I think that's a mispack. Unless I threw the extra card over here. I am not seeing our crew. Missing out on our crew here. So there's only 5 cards in here. I'm going to take a brief moment. Yeah, I am not finding the 5th card. So that is an unfortunate mispack. Because it's nice to get the common crew, because they only show up so often, every so often. So how we know this is a mispack? Well, you can't really get it by the definition. However, every pack that you get has 6 cards in it. This one only has 5. 2 for the common, 2 for the common, and 1 for the unique treasure. So we got our 2 ships and our treasure, but we didn't get our crew that we were supposed to get. So we classify that as a mispack. Alright, what have we got here? Alright, Sir Watkins Defoe. Common crew, which means we got a common ship. There's that Serapis again. So now I've pulled duplicates of that one that I was also missing and didn't pull any of last time. Interesting to see how these pattern a little bit. And 120, and then, there we go. We've got our uncommon single card, which means we have a fire pot. Alright. 7 packs left. Alright, there's Sir Watkins Defoe again. Which means we got a common ship in there somewhere. Hades Flame. Ghost ship. So, Ghost ship is one of those abilities that I think is seriously overpriced. However, this ship has got a lot of cargo and a lot of speed. It's still overpriced for a ship. Another common ship and a generic crew. So, we got a super common pack. And 132. I am still missing those generics that I need. Although I suppose that one mispack makes up for the mispack I got last time where I had an extra generic crew thrown in. Alright, no super rares in this one. But we do get our generic, which doesn't really tell us anything. But we have a 3-card uncommon, so this is the Freedom. You know, this was actually one of the first ships that I pulled. When I pulled 4 ships from Pirates of the Revolution back in the day, Freedom was one of them. And this is a pretty solid ship. I wouldn't say that it's like amazing or the best, but it's got good speed. It's got a decent ability if you're running into pirates. And for 13 points, it's right where it should be as far as points go. Can't go wrong with Freedom. And then, hey, look at that. It's Hornet again. I believe that's now the 6th one. I have lost count of how many Hornets there are in this. I guess we could call this the Hornet's Nest box. If I get more Hornets than I get rares, then something is definitely wrong with this box. I mean, 5 master rares. And we're getting pretty low on cards in the box. Alright, so, well, that's kind of unfortunate. We got a shipwright. It's French, but that ain't the chip that came printed that way. It just must have gotten pushed forward from another card. However, it's not one that I need. So that's good, I suppose. Alright, number 99. So, Ruth Lee. Reduce the cost of crew placed on this ship. Not a huge ability. Occasionally, very niche use. Ramsgate. And we've got a fire pot, which means we got a 1-card uncommon here as well. All right, I am down to 4 packs. I have got to pull a lot of rares out of these 4 packs. Like, at least 2 more, if not 3 more rares out of these packs would be really, really nice. So, there's a common. Like I said, commons don't really tell us anything. I can see a rare peeking out of the corner over here, but I have no idea which rare that is. Haha! This is actually one of the ones that I need. Alright, let's get it right side up here. HMS Dreadnought. Now that is a point cost. 26. It's really slow. Very average cannons. This ship's cannons may not be eliminated. Mass still may be. If derelict, she cannot shoot. So, this is honestly very overpriced. However, basically, as you take damage, you can still shoot all 5 cannons. So, that's going to be pretty solid in a firefight. If they don't kill you, you're going to be able to shoot back with everything. Now, is it worth 26 points? I don't think so. I'd say that this much up here is worth about 14 to 15 points. So you're paying 10 to 11 points for this ability. That's pretty tough to pay for, and it's really slow. But that's a pretty good ship. And then we've got ourselves a nice little common crew on the back. Oh man, we have bracketed in number 116. I've had 114, I've had 115, 117, but not 116. All right, 3 packs left. Can we do it? Can we pull 2 more rares that I need? So that was 25, I believe. Was that number? Yeah, so I need 67 and 69, not to mention my generics. Well, not going to get that generic on this one. Fog bank, pack list. Alright, there's our common. Oh no, was that another mispack? Nope, this time it wasn't. It was stuck to the back. Alright, so there's our common crew. Another common ship. So Nautilus, HMS Nautilus, this is another solid ship, so I want to highlight this one. So S plus L speed, that's a little bit faster than average. The cannons are a little bit better than average, and it's got +1 against American ships. So if you're up against Americans, it's even better. But those cannons are great, and for 10 points, I mean, I'd say a base cost for a 3-master is 9 points. So this one is way above the curve as far as being able to shoot. And then, of course, we've got another Hades Flame. I believe one of the guys in the Discord is collecting these. It's got some pretty cool ghostly-looking masts. Cool white ship. Alright, 2 packs left. These both need to be rares. What are the odds of that? Pretty small at this point. However, we got 80, not 81, 80, which is Hannah, instead of our Hornet that we keep getting. And I didn't get a rare in this pack, which means we did not hit our goal of 6 rares, which is really unfortunate. I did get, however, a lot of extra unique treasures in this one. Does it make up for missing a rare? No. I still really want to have all those American rares, and I am so close to finishing this set now. Alright. It's been fun to get another super rare set, but I have 4 cards left to pull, and I'll just hold this over here really quickly. So I have 67, 69, 116, 126. The most I can get out of this pack, unless it's some miracle mispack, which isn't going to happen. The most I can get out of this is 2 out of the 4 cards I need left. Alright, so let's see what we got. Well, we're starting with a common, which doesn't really tell us anything, because there's so many things that can go up with a common. I see a rare. 132. Not one of the ones I need, however, this is United States, number 69. All right, now this ship is not great. 3 cargo, S speed, so those are both like would deduct points from what I would consider this to be a good ship. And broadsides attack, which is okay, except that it's 3. So you're saying 50-50 shot to do 6 masts of damage. I'd say that's a little bit overkill. However, it is kind of nice when you get down on number of masts. But yeah, there we go. 69. All right, I'm happy about that. That's one of the ones I needed to pull. So 67, 116, and 126. Let's see what I got. So 67. Bonhomme Richard, linked to John Paul Jones, 15 points. And then 116 is Pirate Helmsman. And 126 is a Pirate Explorer. So those are the 3 cards that I have left in order to be able to finish off this set. So I got a little bit further. I got quite a few out of it. Now the question is, if I paid 60 for this, did I get $60 worth of cards in what I needed? So I could have bought these singles. All right, so that's probably about $20 there, $20 there, so that's 40. Let's look at these unique treasures. Those are each about 4, so 48. And then a rare crew, call that another 3, 51. And then, I don't know, 51. Yeah, it'd be pretty tight to get 60 out of what's left up here. However, I believe that this super rare pack took up one of my rare slots. So, like I predicted I would get 6 3-card rares. Well, I believe that this one took up one of my 3-card rare slots. Which is unfortunate because it'd be nice for one of the super common packs to be replaced with a super rare. Now, how many 1-card rares did I get? Alright, so let's see. As far as rares go, so I have 6 rare crew, exactly as I predicted. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, apparently I miscounted. I did get 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I did get 6 5-mast rares. Again, exactly what I predicted ahead of time before opening any of this. And then 6 single card rares. So that's now 2 boxes in a row that I've gotten 666 like that of rares, which means 12 packs out of the 36 is a rare pack. And then, of course, I got super rares, which seemed, there's no way to know how common those are. Now, let's look at our common crew, okay, and compare it to our uncommon crew, which, here's the thing, every single uncommon crew is a fire pot. Yeah, so I think we've gone through all of our predictions there. So I said 12 common crew. Let's see how many I got. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17, 18, 19, 21. So 21 common crew and 3, 6, 9, 10 fire pots. Now, here's the fun part. For those of you who've stuck with me through the whole video, let's go over how many hornets we pulled and how many unique treasures we got. All right, so I pulled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's right, I pulled 6 copies of Hornet from 1 booster box, which means 1 in 6 packs. Every 6th pack I was getting a Hornet. That's a lot. And then I have, wow, that is a lot of unique treasures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I pulled 10 unique treasures. Now, really? Uncommon and rare. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you about that. That we pulled the same number of fire pots as we did unique treasures in this box. All right, so that's all that I've got for that. But I'm pretty happy with pulling the pile of rares and super rares that I did out of one box. So just to give you an idea, again, that's maybe 40 for the super rare pack, and then each of these is about 4, each of the rare crew is about 3, and then each of the rare 5 masters is usually around 20. Obviously, these prices vary drastically, so if you're watching this more than, I don't know, a month from now, prices could be higher or lower or anything like that. But that's kind of what I went into this with, is knowing I paid $60 for this booster box, and I mean, to get all of this for that, fire pots aren't worth anything. To get all of this for $60, I mean, you'd be hard pressed to go on eBay and find any of these for less than what I just said. And then obviously super rares don't show up very often either. So hope you enjoyed that, and I'll be adding all of these stats to our statistics spreadsheet that we have to be able to help give us a better idea of what pack pulls are. But as you could see, I was pretty consistent with being able to predict what was coming out of the pack. So we've gotten pretty good, at least with Pirates of the Revolution. It'd be fun to be able to get a hold of some other packs and see if the same predictions hold out.